Have you ever stopped to think about what's really going on under the hood of today's biggest tech trends? I mean, how do you actually build a chatbot that can talk to thousands of people at once, or create the foundation for a whole new internet? Well, today, we're pulling back the curtain on two giants, AI chatbots and Web3. This is going to be fun.
So that's the big question, right? AI chatbots versus Web3. What does it really take to bring them from an idea into something real you can actually use? We're going to put their playbooks side by side, and I think you'll be surprised by what we find. Okay, first things first, let's make sure we're all on the same page. Before we dive into how they're built, we need to get a crystal clear idea of what we're even talking about. Let's break down these two terms.
So, an AI chatbot. Think of it as a superpowered digital employee that never sleeps. It uses some seriously clever tech, like natural language processing to understand what you're typing, and machine learning to get smarter with every single chat. The whole point is to handle tasks like customer support or booking appointments instantly and at a massive scale.
Now, Web3 design is a whole different ballgame. Its entire job is to be the friendly face for the wild world of blockchain. We're talking about taking really complex stuff, decentralized apps and crypto wallets, and making them feel so simple and intuitive that anyone can use them. It's all about building trust.
All right, so we know what they are, but let's get into the why. Why are companies pouring so much time and money into these things? Let's look at the core goals they're trying to achieve. And boom, right here, this slide just lays it out perfectly. It's a tale of two completely different missions. For AI chatbots, the name of the game is automation and scale, doing what a human does but for thousands of people at once. For Web3, it's about the human touch. It's about simplification and building the trust needed to get people comfortable with something brand new. And here's where it gets really interesting. Look at how those goals translate into real-world benefits. With AI, it's all about business efficiency, right? 24/7 support, cutting costs, handling huge volume. But with Web3 design, the benefits are all about the user and the future. It's about getting people on board faster and building that rock-solid foundation of trust so the product can actually grow. Okay, time for the main event. We've talked about the what and the why. Now it's time to get into the how. We're literally going to look at the step-by-step blueprints for bringing these technologies to life. So as we look at these next two slides, I want you to pay close attention. We're about to see two very different roadmaps unfold. You'll see where they overlap, but more importantly, you'll see where they split. One is a story of pure engineering, and the other is a story of human psychology. Building an AI chatbot is, well, it's an engineering challenge. You start with discovery, the what are we even building phase. Then you get into planning the conversation flows, almost like writing a script. From there it gets really technical, picking the right AI models, the actual coding, and then testing. You have to make sure it's accurate, fast, and doesn't break under pressure. Now, let's switch gears to Web3 design. See, it also starts with discovery, but look how fast it pivots to focus entirely on the user. Step 2 is all about research, getting inside the user's head, understanding their fears and frustrations. The rest of the process is about solving those problems before a single line of code is written through mapping, wireframing, and constant testing with actual people. Okay, enough with the theory and the blueprints. Let's talk about where this stuff actually shows up in our daily lives. Where can you see these technologies out there in the wild?
This table just nails it. In healthcare, an AI chatbot can help you check symptoms, while Web3 design is crucial for building a secure platform to hold your medical data. In finance, AI spots fraud, while Web3 design makes a complex crypto wallet feel safe and easy to use. You see the pattern, right? AI automates the task, while Web3 design builds the trusted environment.
So you've got this great idea for a chatbot or a decentralized app. How do you actually get it made? Let's quickly touch on the business side of things, the teams and models that make all this innovation happen.
Now here's the funny thing. For two technologies that feel so different, the way you actually hire people to build them is pretty much the same. Whether you need an AI engineer or a Web3 designer, you can go with a fixed price for a clear project, pay by the hour for flexibility, or even bring an expert on your own team. It just shows that some parts of the tech world never change.
At the end of the day, if you strip everything else away, this is what it all comes down to.
This quote right here connects both worlds. Whether you're an AI developer or a Web3 designer, your job is to wrestle with incredibly complex technology and transform it into something simple, useful, and trustworthy for a regular person.
So I want to leave you with one final thought to chew on. We've been looking at these as two separate paths, but what happens when they cross? What new worlds open up when you have a super smart AI that can not only talk to you, but can also safely and easily guide you through the decentralized world of Web3? The possibilities are just staggering. Something to think about. Thanks so much for joining me.